Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joanne. I am a lifestyle blogger. I make fitness, healthy lifestyle content, and I love to experiment with food. I'm not the best cook or chef, I'm not even a chef. I'm not the best cook, but I really love trying out recipes. I love to try beauty trends. I love to try things and basically review them for you guys. Okay. Sorry about that. Hmm. So in today's video, I want to talk about the lessons 2023 has taught me. I have them written down here in my cute pink notebook. I got this from Naivas. It's so pretty. Well, the inside is basic, but I love the pink. Yeah. So let's get straight into it. They're not going to be a lot. I think they're going to be like 4 or 5. So lesson number one, it is not that serious, but it's very serious. Actually, do not buy cheap gadgets. Oh my god. I have suffered. Gadget number one that is so pathetic and that I didn't need even to. I should have just done proper research. It's this. This microphone, it's so bad. Like don't buy this cheap 1500 or was it 1000 bob? I don't remember. Lapel. This is a lapel mic, I believe. Instead, just buy quality microphone. This thing has this squeaky sound that it makes, and I hate it. And I wish I'd done proper research and just bought, added a few thousand, because now I'm coming to learn that a good mic can cost from like 3,000. I wish I did proper research. Yeah, so cheap gadgets, I'm not going to do it anymore. If something is 100 or 200,000, I think I'm just going to learn to save up for things and buy them when I have the money. But cheap products, okay, maybe when it comes to something like a tripod, we can work with an economy grade tripod. But when it comes to cameras, phones, even phones, I came to realize these refurbished phones have gone through a lot. Like, for instance, for an iPhone, they'll tell you battery life 100%, but the thing is, they've changed the battery. The original one was damaged, they've changed it, and the thing is, these ones they replace them with, they're not top notch. And the other thing with iPhones, the cameras also get spoiled. Like mine got spoiled. Was it this year or last year? And I had to replace it. So you can imagine the things the refurbished phone has gone through. So nah, when I'm buying phone, I think I'll just be buying a new one. Although techies say brand new ones are not it, but I've gone through enough. I'd rather just buy the original thing, even if it means importing, because now we know the things we're getting in this country, we are not so sure they're the real deal. Laptops, maybe. My laptop is a refurbished laptop, and so far so good. My friend had got a very bad one. The battery is already dead. So anyway, so I just don't want to risk with these refurbished things. Lesson number two, which to be honest, even at this very moment, I haven't fully grasped it. I'm still struggling with it. And that is living is not always the answer. I found myself in a situation where I came to realize that what I was doing was not for me, wasn't serving me, and it's not where I want my life to go, and I wanted to live. Usually, for me, for such big decisions, I like to consult God, and God always, every time I asked Him, it was like, no. It was a very strong no, which had me like, okay, I don't understand. Like, I literally don't want this to be my path in life, so why is it a no? But what I came to I think three or two things I came to realize is that listening to God is of utmost importance because at the end of the day, He's the author of my tomorrow. He's the author of my life. So if he's saying no, there's a reason, and it's up to me to now stop dwelling on the bad part of this situation and try to learn or understand why is he saying stay. What am I supposed to be learning in this situation? So I learned to let go of just being like, sad, angry because I'm still in this situation and I hate it. And I changed my mindset to look at it as, what is God trying to teach me in this situation? It's a very hard thing to do, to be honest, especially when you know something is, you just know you're not supposed to be there, or your time is up in that situation, whether it be with friends or work. Yeah, like personally for me, my first instinct when I find someone is not, we're not vibing or we've fallen apart, like I don't try to force issues. If you're not serving, if the situation is not serving me personally, I'm leaving. But apparently, that's not always how it works. You need to listen to God, especially if you're a believer. Listen to why He's telling you to still stay in a situation where you know this is not your end goal, and try to learn from it. Um, the other lesson, what else did I like from this situation? What else did I learn? I think it was also a lesson of resilience. Personally, when I want something, I really want it. But I know sometimes when things get hard, we tend to want to give up. And I feel like this could also be a lesson for me on resilience, especially in the direction I want to take in the next few weeks, or I'm already taking, because I'm getting myself in a very uncertain situation, and I feel like I need to learn to stay strong when things get tough and not just leave just because things are not working. Don't be a quitter. Yeah, so this has been a very hard lesson to learn, and honestly, I've not grasped it fully, but it's changed my mindset in that now I know to think before I act. I need to make sound decisions before I act. Like just cause I'm a very stubborn person. If I don't like something, me, I'm leaving. So I think it's a lesson in changing how I think, and how, like, I need to take time to analyze situations before I just conclude, oh, this is not serving me, time to bounce. So that was a challenging lesson, but a lesson I think I still need to expound on or to understand more moving forward. I can eat now. Mm. The third lesson is just do it. And I say this in regards to being afraid or letting fear control you. So my mindset moving forward is that I won't let fear control me or fear hold me back. If I find myself in a task, given a task that I've never done before, or a task that scares me, I'm going to go ahead and do what I can. If I can't, if I don't know what I am going to do, then I pray about it and I ask God, help me in this situation. But the thing is, I do not care whether I embarrass myself. I'm just going to go ahead and do it, or walk into that room that I'm not used to being a part of and say hi to the people and interact with people. Like, I'm not going to hold myself back. I'm not going to let fear hold me back. I'm not going to let the thought of, oh, but what will people say about me and blah, blah, blah. No, I'm not going to let that hold me back anymore. Like, whatever you say, that's on you, but I know who I am and I know I'm perfectly made. So, yeah, I'm just going to keep putting myself out there. Like, if you don't take yourself or put yourself in uncomfortable situations, how else do you expect yourself to grow? Like right now, I'm speaking to you in front of a camera, and to be honest, Talking is so hard for me. Like I really struggle. Even right now, I am struggling, but I'm doing it anyway. Cause like, how else am I going to learn? How else are you going to learn unless you do it? So just do it. Stop overthinking. Just do it. Um, Something that helps with that is realizing, or I believe that God has a plan for my everyday life. Like he's the author of my life, he's the author of my tomorrow. He already knows what's going to happen. So he orders my steps. So I'm trusting in God and just letting him work through me. Like, God, I am here. Use me as much as you want. I am here. I am here to be used of you. So yeah, just do it. Stop fearing. Have just take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith, take that risk, and just do it. I think this is lesson number 4. I think. I don't know. So the other lesson I learned is I am enough. I am perfect. I have always been enough. And I am created perfectly in God's image. And this is a self esteem thing. Like, I think I've struggled a bit in my past with self esteem, with feeling like I'm not pretty enough, or sometimes this even happens before I post a video and I'm like, oh my god, my big forehead is showing off. Oh, I need to get a hair transplant and cover it up. But anyway, we all have insecurities. Um, or even the talking one. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to say. This is going to be a disaster, and I end up not speaking to anyone because I'm like, I can't speak. I feel like so little or whatever. And then the other one is the fact that I'm an introvert and I'm a bit weird. Not that I'm weird, but I don't actually enjoy small talk. So if I have nothing to say, I have nothing to say. And I think a lot of times society doesn't appreciate that. People want you to interact with people. They want you to, like, I'm just not outgoing when it comes to being interactive, especially with strangers. I'm outgoing when I'm interacting with people I vibe with. So yeah, so sometimes that used to make me feel weird because not going like and the funny thing is I'll be surrounded by extroverts, people who are so outgoing. So I'm usually there surrounded by extroverts, quiet, and now I look like the weird one. But I've come to realize that I am enough the way I am. I don't have to fit in. I don't have to fit in into the description of what society wants me to be. I don't have to make you happy, actually. Like, we all have different gifts, talents, areas we are talented in, areas we are good at. Like, just because someone is an extrovert and knows how to speak doesn't mean you have to. You're probably more gifted in an artistic way or design way or things like that. We don't always have, like, for them, okay, maybe I'm wrong, but when I look at it, there's a balance of it all. Like for an extrovert, talking, they lure people in. But for you, it might be whatever you create that people are like, you are the one, your work speaks for itself. So I feel like there's a balance in nature. So just accept who you are, accept you for you, and just live your life. Stop caring what other people are saying. Basically, that's the lesson. You don't have to please them. You do not need to please them. Oh, and then there's this lesson. I'm real number 5. I don't know. That I need to speak up. I struggle with this, whether it be in relationships, whether it be at work, family. I struggle with this a lot. I don't know how to say no. But my friend has really been encouraging me to just say no, especially in work settings, because I end up being stressed. I just need to pick up sometimes and say, I'm actually overworked. To be honest, I'm overworked. Oh, but yeah, I need to speak up and stop taking too much, more than I can handle. Well, basically eating up into one of the fine, let's put it this way. One of the advice I got is I give too much time for other things or others, and I forget their personal things, like their personal goals or growth places that I'm working on, and I neglect that. Or it could be like I'm working 8 to 7 p.m. and then I get home and I'm tired and now I can't work on my side project. So one of my friends told me, no, you need to stop. If your work is 8 to 5, it's 8 to 5. Then you go home and work on, like, say I'm studying, go work on your education. You can't sacrifice everything for work or for people or things like that. Um, and this problem also comes in when it comes to men. I don't know how to say no. And I was actually talking to one of my friends, a male friend, and I'm like, why do we women do this? Like, we can't just say, if we're not interested in a guy, we can just say no. We usually give excuses. Like, if you're not interested in sex, you don't say no. You say, like, I'm on my period, I can't do it today. So I'm that type of person. But this year, I didn't say no to someone. But the thing is, what is wrong with men? They don't give up. They're so persistent. It's annoying. Like, I literally told someone, no, I'm not interested, but they keep persisting. And I'm like, okay, how do you want me to say this no for you to understand I'm not interested? Anyway, at least I'm learning to say no. So um, I'm proud of myself for that. But yeah, learning to say no, it's very important. Learning to set your boundaries and learning what your priorities are. So yeah, that has been a big lesson and I'm still struggling with, and I hope I can do better in 2024 and moving forward. As a 30-year-old woman, I need to learn to say no and to stop worrying about hurting people's feelings, because that's the reason why I have a hard time saying no. I feel like I'm letting people down, and I feel like I just don't want to hurt people's feelings. I feel for them, especially the nice ones. The bad ones, I could care less, but the nice ones, so hard to say no to them. Like, I want to let them down easy. But yeah, life. So anyway, so those are some of the lessons 2023 taught me. Um, I hope you liked this video. Let me know in the comments what lessons 2023 taught you and what you plan on implementing moving forward in 2024. And that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. Bye. I'm losing myself tonight.